unwelcome surprise at the Huntersville DMV office today. The license plate agency there had to shut down its operations. Well,
that's after its contract was pulled by the state, and it left a lot of people scrambling for an answer and a way to get their plates.
Queen City News reporter Derek Dellinger tells us tonight why the shutdown happened and the chances of it coming back into operation.
The news came as a bit of a shock. Several contract violations at the license plate agency inside this building here in Huntersville. That had us asking questions to the DOT on why, and those questions were a lot of the same ones that people had. Many people know that the experience of the DMV is usually not the most pleasant, but this is a completely different animal.
I called ahead of time to make sure I could get the services that I needed, and I was never told that it was closed and that they wouldn't offer the services.
Expecting service, but getting none.
I'm supposed to be leaving, going out of town shortly.
License services are okay here. That has not changed. But for the plates, it's a different story. The license plate agency inside the DMV building shuttered. No tags, no stickers, no turning plates in.
The lady came out and said that they are closed indefinitely.
Queen City News wanted to dig into why. We reached out to the DMV about this, and they told us the license plate agency here is actually run by a third-party contractor, but that issues started showing up. Accounts weren't balancing, stickers and plates were unaccounted for or missing. The DMV citing, among other things, gross or repeated incompetence. They told us they had given the Huntersville license plate agency a warning and time to correct the issues, but that never happened.
So it would be nice to have some sort of notice rather than them just shutting the place down and not giving any explanation as to what the problem will be or when it will be open again.
This spot had a reputation, too, for being relatively quick, but for now, the only options are in Charlotte, Concord, and Mooresville. And those we spoke with know that a quick drop by may now be a lot longer.
The tag office in Mooresville, the wait is about an hour.
DOT officials tell us they hope to get the license plate agency in here back up and running as soon as they can, but they say the process to do that, which includes getting a new contractor, could take months. In Huntersville, Derek Dellinger, Queen City News.
License plate agencies with third-party contractors are not unusual in North Carolina. The state tells us that many offices around the state are operated the same way, and all are subject to the same oversight.